Okay, Dave here with emergencyprepguy.com. I appreciate you stopping by. It's now been 2 weeks since I got the bees. And if you remember when I got them, what I put them in is a 10 frame beehive. And they came in a nucleus hive, a nuke, which had 5 frames in it. So I took 5 of the empty frames out of my brand new 10 frame hive, and I put the 5 from the nucleus in the middle with the other ones on the side, on either side. And if you watch my previous video, I was super excited because I found the queen. So I haven't, eventually I want to get brave enough to learn how to mark her, hopefully without getting stung and that sort of thing. But anyway, because when you mark her, you can't do it with these gloves. You got to have at least like the nitro gloves, but you can get stung through those, or bare hands is what a lot of people do them with. So eventually I'll get to that point, but I'm not in a rush. So anyway, it's been 2 weeks. When I picked up the bees, the guy gave me that strip of and I forget the brand, I'll have to tell you in a future video, but it was a strip that you hang in the hive that's a mite treatment. He told me to leave that treatment in there for 2 weeks. He said they didn't really have bad mites, but since they were moving anyway, he had a reason. He said just leave it in for 2 weeks, and then when you pull it out, wait 2 weeks before you put a honey super on it. So this is the 2 week. So the first week I checked it 2 or 3 times, and then now it's been probably about a week since I've been in it, or a little over a week. And so I want to get in there. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks, a couple days over 2 weeks since I got them. And so I want to get in there and see how much progress they've made. They had capped brood to begin with, so they should have greater numbers. I fed them for most of the first couple of weeks. It's right in prime growing time, so I haven't fed them the last few days, but I'll look. I may feed them again here, depending on what I see when I get in there. But anyway, I just thought that would be I'd film this so for you guys, and I will let's get into the bees. Okay, I have a smoker. Haven't totally figured out how to make this work all the time, but it's working right now, so hopefully it'll keep working. Whoa, lots of bees up here. Outside one. Nothing really. They've drawn out a little comb, it looks like, just an ever so tiny bit there. At least that's what it looks like to me. And there too. Just a few bees on there. No queen. Same thing with this one. They haven't really progressed super far. Obviously no queen on that one. I sure think honeybees are pretty. This is where it should start getting interesting. Let's see, the 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 5 are the ones that came with the nucleus. These 2 are new, and the 2 I just pulled out and this one are all new. It looks like there's a lot of bees on this one, so that means they're growing. And if you can see, what I want to show you, this just looks like they're drawing out comb. On this side, they've done a little, but hardly anything. It's mostly this side. So hopefully you can see. There are eggs. The queen has been on this side and she's laying, because I do see some larvae. I don't know if you probably can't see it in the, but there's some larvae and some eggs in there. That's exciting. That means the queen could be on here. The queen definitely has been over here, because there's definitely some eggs and larvae, a few of them in there. That's a really good sign. All right, I'm gonna say no queen on that. Okay, this one looks like, it looks like capped brood to me. And it looks like they're filling the outside with nectar. So that's good. I'm looking for the queen. I'm not seeing the queen. This side, I see some larvae in there and capped brood, and I see nectar, and some of them are chowing down on the nectar, probably because I sprayed them with smoke. When you spray them with smoke, they go, that's what they calm, and they go down and they start eating, thinking that they might have to survive a while away from their hive if there's like a forest fire or something, so they all start chowing down. I don't see the queen though. Oh, yep, I do. Yes, I do. Here's that queen right there, if you can see her. Uh-oh, I'm leaking some nectar, dang it. I grabbed the thing wrong. She's right there at the top of the frame towards me. She's walking over there. Hopefully, yeah, there she is. She's really, that's so neat. Cool. All right, little girl, we'll leave you in here alone. We won't bother you. Okay, so I know she's on that frame, so now I don't have to worry quite so much with these other ones. That must all be capped brood, because there's a ton of it on this one too. Just a lighter color. And I see larvae in there too. They're increasing their population. I see what looks like pollen stores in some of these. I don't see any larvae on this one. It does look like capped brood, but I don't see any larvae. This is a lot of capped brood and larvae. Let's see, this is the darker color like I'm used to seeing. Maybe that's just, the other is just barely capped. Then it looks like there's pollen on the edges. That's where I smashed it with my finger. Oh no, that was the other one. Anyway. Yeah, that looks like, yeah, I see some larvae in there too. Okay. Let's get some smell of smoke going here. want to smash anybody. Watch out, girls. Like, we did all that work. Why are you taking it off? Okay. Buzzing around me, I don't see anybody attacking me though. Buzzing around just to let me know they didn't appreciate me removing that burr comb. Okay, this is the last of the nucleus frames from the nucleus. Again, lots of capped brood. I see pollen. Lots of capped brood. I see pollen intermixed in there. See if you can see down here, there's different colored stuff down in the comb, but the comb's not all the way full. I believe that's pollen. And then there's capped brood, are the ones that are sticking out. See how that's just a different color than the other one? I'll have to be watching and see if the other one turns that color. Okay. See why they don't like to wear gloves. Your gloves get all sticky and stick to the frames. But I guess it's better than getting stung. But I don't see really anybody being aggressive. Now this, you're supposed to have gloves with this. So I'll just, no. I'll just see if I can get it out and I'll come back and pick it up with rubber gloves later. So I'm supposed to take that one out. So this is one of the new from the new hive, not from the nucleus. And they've got comb drawn out on it. They've got capped brood on it. Yeah, they've been busy on this one. Lots of the little nurse bees running around. Let's check out this side. This side they're just getting going on. Just starting to dry out comb. And the other I can see from this side. The other one, just hardly anything done to them. There's a few bees on it, but so we'll just, excuse me guys, sorry. Oop, get out of the way. Okay, just moved. Don't want to squish anybody. Scoot your butt. This is the one that had the queen on it. Okay, hopefully you can see me. The sun's kind of moved since I had to go make this stuff. I don't know if you can see in here, but this is a tub of sugar water. It's 1 part sugar to 1 part water, and I've just been leaving this out for them. I normally do this without a mask, but since I've just been in there, they didn't look too riled up, but I thought if I get stung in the arm, I don't really care, but I don't want to get stung in the face. So the only thing is you got to put, if you just put the fluid like that, they'll drown. So I've got to go get some straw. I forgot to bring the straw out. Okay, here's just some chopped straw I got from the feed supply store. So what I do is you just want to put enough straw on the top of this so that the whole surface is covered, you know, about 1 inch thick or so. So there's plenty there, and you want to dip the straw down in there so the sugar gets covered in sugar water, and then that gives the bees something to stand on, and they're attracted by the sugar smell. And so I'll put this right here so you can see it as I do it. Okay, I think that should be good. So now, I know there's lots of theories with people whether they should feed outside the hive or not outside the hive, and whether, if you do feed, you know, bucket feed like that, if you do bucket feed like that, some people say it's got to be 300 yards away from the hives. Other people say, oh, I have it right next to the hive and don't have any problem. I've had it sitting right next to the hive, and I've been watching it every day, the bees, and it looks to me like there may be 1 or 2 bees coming from other places, but like 98% of the bees are from this hive when I do that. And what finally convinced me also was there's a university from Ontario, California that has a beekeeping program, and I watched one of their videos. I'll link to it below this video. But anyway, I watched one of their videos, and he said that that's just nonsense. He bucket feeds all the time, and they're so you know, it doesn't cause robbing or any of the things that people say it does, in his opinion. And I haven't seen that either. I've got a small entrance on the hive, so they're pretty protected. But like I said, I haven't hardly seen any bees in there, but bees from this hive. So where I've been putting it, it's just right here in front of the hive. Usually takes them a little while to find it. So anyway, I hope that was interesting to you, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.